Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and today is the day that the president is coming to the Wildwoods. And as I said before, we're going to be giving you guys updates and different kinds of videos to go ahead and kind of document what is going on down here. Now, if you haven't seen any of my other videos in terms of today, please understand that the Wildwood Video Archive was created to go ahead and do exactly what it says, to go ahead and videotape history down here in the Wildwoods. And whether or not you support Trump, you love him or hate him, we're here to go ahead and document it so that generations down the line can see what it was like to see a sitting president come to the Wildwoods. Please go ahead and respect each other in the comment section. I know it's a very heated thing, it's political, and we're not a political page. I'm reporting everything to you guys, unbiased, just going to give you the idea of what things were like here during the rally. So please respect each other and love each other, because at the end of the day, we're all together in this country. Now, before we get started, please go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Now, we went ahead and filmed a few other videos, one of which was 24 hours before, and then another one was yesterday at 9 o'clock at night. So now, this is roughly about 12 o'clock noon the day of, so people aren't allowed in for another 3 hours, and then on top of that, Trump doesn't really come until, 7 o'clock. But, streets are closed off, so we're heading this way towards Rio Grande. So we made our way to the Wildwood signs, and I'm going to go ahead and probably do a Facebook Live, so you'll be able to watch this video later. But the line is completely filled in the queue over there. It's completely filled in Fox Park, and Snakes all the way down to Rio Grande is moving up. That's right. But let me show you everything going on here. And yeah, this place is beyond packed. I mean, let me flip the camera around for you guys. It's incredible how many people are here. So now I made my way up to where the vendors are, just to give you an idea what it looks like over here. It's New Jersey TV. So this kind of reminds me of when the mummers are out there and people are trying to sell things left and right. They're yelling on both sides. Come buy my hats, come buy my gloves, oh, you know you need them. It's actually really funny. But we're continuing our walk down pretty much over to Blooming Avenue, where this kind of like all ends over here. Let me flip the camera around. Now heading towards Cressy Avenue, nothing looks to be open, but people are still making their way on the boardwalk. I know they said there was, as of right now, they said 125,000 tickets are requested. Definitely not that many people down here, but it's still early. It's only 12:30, so still time that people can still come down here. I think that the line is well past 8,000, so pretty much if you get in line now, you're probably not getting in. But if you do stay in Fox Park or in the Convention Center parking lot, they do have 2 Jumbotrons like we showed you yesterday. A little bit of beach replenishment going on right now. We got 2 helicopters flying above. And now we're on Ocean Avenue, heading towards the Convention Center to give you guys an idea what the lines look like. And then you've got people waiting over here on the street. And of course you have the main line over here filled. We'll probably walk towards Fox Park to give you an idea what it looks like in there. Once again, it seems like the Mummers Parade. I mean, you got people lining the streets, though it's interesting to see Ocean Avenue close off at Rio Grande. The news crew we saw yesterday looks like they're out and about again today. Here is NBC 10. Wildwood is really getting national attention. I don't think I've seen as many news crews from, not just from New Jersey, but from New York, from Delaware, from Pennsylvania, and of course from New Jersey. Here's Canadian news. Even have a news crew from Canada. Crazy, right? From around the world now, I guess you could say, different countries. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around and just show you the crowds. I mean, it's incredible how packed it is here. And now I want to show you guys what it looks like, at least in front of the convention center, because once again there's a 2-block radius where you can't really get in. This is where the physical line is, the very start of the line's right here. Once they finally are allowed to get in, there's a ramp here and one right where we're at, which they'll go up through those tents and go through security. To that point, they're finally in, but that doesn't open until about 3 p.m. But let's flip the camera around so I can show you how they close off in front of the convention center. So here we have Fox Park, and here you can tell they put trucks in front for probably added security. They have closed off the street here. All in front of here is closed off. There's cinder blocks at the very end, so you can't come this way. Same, of course, all the way that way. They have a couple of EMS task force, so it's a little cold out here. And this, you can see, is the line to Fox Park. If you want to get in Fox Park, if you didn't get in here, your next waiting area was over here. Then it comes out here, snakes back over all the way down to Rio Grande. Now, in front of the convention center, you have your tents, and then, of course, all in here is open space. So that gives you an idea what it looks like in front of the convention center. Obviously, we still have about 3 hours that people are allowed in. And it's cool to see some Secret Service people walking around. I mean, check this out. And now we made our way to the other side of the street. As we're walking out, Secret Service was actually closing off, as you can tell, closing off that side. So now you can't get on that side of the convention center. And the line going up Rio Grande is going to get a bit longer. And now we're currently outside the convention center right across the street. It's actually interesting because there's people on the roof. I'm assuming it is news crews, but obviously there's no way to know. And now it's starting to get really tight as we walk towards Fox Park. Just to give you guys, I really want to just film over here so I can share it with you guys, because it is packed in there. Fox Park is more crowded than in front of the convention center. I mean, I can't even guess on a number to tell you how many people are here, considering that convention center parking lot is completely filled, Fox Park is completely filled, and the streets. I mean, this is the street leading up to the convention center, and then it goes all the way down to Rio Grande, and now it looks like it's swinging up Rio Grande. You see the line come down here, all the way up across the street into Fox Park. And now here is Fox Park from this point of view. I mean, it looks pretty packed in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and press pause on this video, because right now it's 1 o'clock. We're going to come back around 6 o'clock. So press pause and we'll be right back. Here we go. All right, everyone, we are back. It's roughly about 5 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a view around the convention center. And if you join us on the Wildwood Facebook page, we'll go ahead and do a live video as we get closer to the convention center. Right now we're on Bennett Avenue as we're making our way to the convention center. You can tell behind me we got NBC 10 lined up here, ABC 6 and a couple other news crews, plus another NBC 4 New York. But anyway, let me go ahead and make my way up towards the boardwalk and as you can tell, it's this way. Majority of everyone who is supposed to get in are already in. So, wow, a lot more people now than early, it seems like. So now this area over here is for the protesting of the rally. Not as many. I know that they were expecting a couple hundred. So that's what's over here on Bennett Avenue. And of course, all the way down there's a convention center where the rally is actually taking place. Now, I know I did have a lot of questions for you guys about what they would do for protection of the ocean while the president is here. I do know that they do have a few boats going in and out of the ocean. And I can see right now 1 Coast Guard ship and 2 police boats. I'm going to try to zoom in, but we're so far away it's hard to see. You can see the Coast Guard cutter out there, plus 1 police boat there, and there's another one down there. And if you look really far down past the convention center, it looks like there's 1 more Coast Guard cutter. Now, before I continue down the boardwalk, I just want to do one thing and say thank you to all of our emergency services, whether EMT, police, whether you're state, whether you're just local or you're volunteering. Thank you guys so much for keeping everyone safe during this event. I mean, the entire boardwalk is lined from police officers from everywhere, from Cape May, from Avalon, from Ocean City. I mean, they really came out in droves here. So thank you guys for doing a fantastic job for this event. Thank you, seriously. And now we're gonna make our way down the boardwalk towards the Wildwood sign. Oh, it's getting cold over here. Once again, I wish I had my gloves. So let me go ahead and give you guys a point of view of actually being in line to get in. Oh, they have the spotlights on. You can see them on there. I don't know if you could see in that last shot, the Ferris wheel is on. Ferris wheel is doing red, white, and blue last night too, but tonight looks interesting with that on and everything else going and the spotlights going on. Pretty cool actually looking. A few more people, but there's an hour until 7 o'clock. Marine One! So how crazy was it to see Marine One fly over? What was cool is that obviously when the president travels, he travels in 2. Air Force One comes with Sam, which is the second version of Air Force One. They have 2 Marine Ones. Well, technically, one's Marine One. I don't know the name of the second one. And then they have 2 of his limos. So when Marine One came by, the first one turned right to Cape May County Airport, which is obviously the one that Trump's going to be. And the other one circled around the convention center, went back over and went over to Cape May County Airport. Now at this point, Trump is probably getting into his beast, aka that's what the limo he drives in, and he's making his way down towards Rio Grande. He's going to hang a right, then head down Baker Avenue and go right to the convention center. Let me tell you, it's cold out here, but there are still a lot of people outside. A couple thousand people are outside. I know that in the convention center, they let in people on the floor. Obviously, we don't have a view from here. There is a Jumbotron, but we're currently sitting right pretty much at the steps of the convention center. But let me flip the camera around to show you guys that even though they stopped allowing people in, there were still thousands of people outside.
winter, there is nobody in the middle of winter, and it's a great place in the summer. And those streets are packed all the way back to the airplane, practically. They're tough, they're smart, they're great people. It's called Jersey.
The president just finished. Now the crowds are coming out of the convention center. And now we're in front of the Wildwood sign. They're starting to open up everything to get everyone out of here. There's a lot of people coming down the street. So guys, that was our coverage of President Trump's visit to the Wildwoods. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead, like the video, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. It gives this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Wow, I can't speak. It is really, really cold out. Hopefully I'll be by tomorrow to do one more video of what everything looks like after, because we did 24 hours before, and we'll do 24 hours probably after. But I'm Joey. I'll see you guys on the beach. Bye.